Well, welcome to HLSC 200 Blackboard. This is Russ here, and I'm going to take you through a very quick introduction to Blackboard and kind of how it operates. You'll notice that this is your Blackboard for specifically the course HLSC 220, an Introduction to Addictions. Each course will have its own Blackboard component to it. In this particular course, on this page here, we call it your home page, sometimes called your dashboard. It has different components that you can use and that your instructor will also use to keep you up to date and in terms of what's happening in the course. But you can also learn how to use these functions and decide what particular modules you want to have on your home page. If there's an announcement in the course, the announcement will automatically appear in this box here where it says My Announcements. And you can click on the announcement and then be able to read that announcement or previous announcements if you want to go there. Also, if you want to learn more about how to use these specific functions, you can click on the Help button at the very bottom of the left-hand side button options. Along the left-hand side are a variety of option areas for each course. In this particular course, you'll notice that if you click on the home page, it will bring you to this specific spot. The Blackboard overview is where you will find videos, and this particular video, as to how to operate Blackboard. Underneath Faculty Info, here you will find the contact information for your instructors in addictions counseling. Underneath Course Info is a variety of information for this particular course, including course outline, reserved readings, the marking sheets, and of course to actually look and download the marking sheets, you simply click on the link for the specific item. There's also a copy of the Addictions Counseling Student Handbook for you if you lost your copy and wanted to review some component of it. Then there's also journal prompts, which are information that Colleen will explain to you in terms of writing journals for this particular course. Paper resources, and under paper resources you can see that there's information in directories for your APA short paper that you'll be writing, issue paper, library research tools from Lee in the library, and the issue paper information. There's also some web resources, and there's an interview with Gabor Mate that is an audio interview of him explaining his understanding of addiction. There's also PowerPoint presentations for the class that you can have access to, textbook presentations from DeWeco, and supplemental presentations. And sometimes there may be other presentations that pop up here as the course goes along. Underneath audio and video, you will see that there are speakers that explain aspects of AA, and here's a speaker, Krista, from the AA Roundup, as well as an Al-Anon speaker, Jason, and there's 3 parts to him in terms of learning about the 12-step culture and the nature of addiction. Library resources is an excellent button to access information about getting a sample APA paper and what it looks like, an APA style guide, which is very important to make sure that your paper is in APA format, and a variety of other documents from the library. There's also a research guide for how to find research specifically on addictions counseling topics for this course. Very helpful in terms of doing your research for a paper. Then we have paper assignments. And here is where you can submit your literature review paper and your issue paper. And there's also a place where you can submit drafts of a paper to SafeAssign. And in a different video, I'll explain what SafeAssign is. Email is where you can email specific students or select users, anyone in the course, including the instructor, or you can also send an email to all student users or a specific group of students. It's a useful function if you don't remember how to spell a specific student's name and you want to be able to find them. Under My Grades, this is where you will be able to see what your grade is in each of the quizzes in this particular course, for each of the logbooks, for your group discussion, for your group presentation, issue paper, etc., and the literature review. And it will easily tell you what your running grade is, and it keeps it all in track for you, so you don't really need to even ask the instructor what your grade is at this point in the course. You can find out your grades automatically. Contact information for class. This is also an important button as you try to get to know your class. If you click on this, you'll go into a wiki called Contact Info. And clicking on that Contact Info button, you'll see that there is a chart here for placing your name, cell number, residential number, email address, and to edit it, you simply click on the Edit Wiki Content button. After doing that, you can go into it and actually enter your name. You can enter your cell phone number. You can enter your residential number if you wish. And you can enter your email address. As you do this, remember that the information is only accessible to those in the class. After the information is added, other students will also add their information. And click Submit, and your information is now there. The very bottom button is a help button that is not a part of the course, but is a part of Blackboard 9 to give you added features and understanding of Blackboard if you have any issues or problems. And that's it for understanding Blackboard and in your HLSC 200 course. We'll have added videos on other topics, but that was your overview. I hope you found it helpful. Thanks.